Hello everyone and welcome back to Heather's Happy Stitches. I'm Heather and today we are doing a Daz diamond painting. These are Wal-mart brand diamond paintings, but I thought this one was particularly interesting because we are going to be doing a Wip Chat. An actual, well, I mean, this isn't really a whip because, you know, I'm just opening it now. So it's not something I have been working on, but it is definitely something that I feel applies to what I want to talk to you about. And also explain why I haven't really been, what's it called? Posting videos. That's what it's called. Because there has been a lot going on and it has been a huge adjustment for me to try and get used to. So I haven't really had a bunch of time to do anything beyond the basics of life. So, so a friend of mine, she was, okay, I'll give you a little tiny bit of backstory, okay? So I have a friend and her fiance had a son, and her fiance died, passed away. So that left the son up in the air. So my friend, will call her Gabby. So Gabby, she was trying to get custody of Dylan. She was trying to get custody of Dylan. And even though she's not related, she knows she had been raising him as her own and all of that stuff. And they were engaged, and Dylan's mom had wanted my friend Gabby to adopt Dylan once they were married. So the state said, okay, you can have emergency custody, but that doesn't mean that we are going to you are not going to be permanently his thing. We need to, you know, find some, you know, there are other options on the table because his aunt, who was estranged from Dylan's mom, who passed away, was estranged from her family. So he had never met any of these people. But one of her sisters wanted Dylan, or wants Dylan. So, but they were thinking about just letting Dylan stay with Gabby because somebody he had formed a lasting relationship with, and Dylan's aunt lives all the way in South Dakota. So the state was like, okay, until we figure out if the aunt is compatible with, you know, being able to adopt Dylan, Dylan can stay with Gabby. But then Gabby had never had any experience with raising children before, beyond the, I don't know, what was it, like a year or something that Gabby and her fiance were together. And Gabby was the breadwinner of the family. She worked 12-hour days to provide for Dylan and her fiance. So she never really parented. So this, after 3 months, the state decided that Gabby was incapable of taking care of Dylan the way he needed to be taken care of, mainly because he had been staying with me while she was working, and I'm taking him to school, and I'm taking him to his doctor's appointments if Gabby remembers to schedule the appointments, and all of that other stuff. So the state decided that Gabby wasn't capable of taking care of him the way he needed to, and they were going to put him in a group home. So I stepped in and said that I would take care of him, until something could be arranged. At this point, we don't know any of the details. We don't know if it's going to be permanent, or if the aunt's going to take him and we're just kind of hanging on to him until the aunt can be cleared. We don't know any of that stuff. So, but they wouldn't let me change his school, because there's a school like right around the corner from our house, like seriously a block away. But they wouldn't let me change schools. They wouldn't let me change his school, because I guess there's a lot of trauma in his background, and the only stability he's had was the school. So they told me that I wasn't allowed to change schools in the middle of the year. So I'm driving 45 minutes in the morning to take him to school, and then doing my regular job, and then driving 45 minutes back to the school to get him, and then it takes an hour and a half sometimes to come home, and that is eating up a lot of my day and a lot of my time, and I just haven't had the time to record. And like today is Saturday that I'm recording this, and I'm going to put this up on Monday, so that if I'm missing days, it's not because I'm not wanting to do it anymore, if I'm taking another extended break or anything. It's not that. I mean, Lord knows that I want to be able to sit down and record and talk to you guys and all this other stuff. Recently, I just don't have the time. So that is why I have been missing so many days, and if I continue to miss days, I'm going to try and do much as I can today. Like pre-record a bunch of stuff. And so that this way I don't miss. So obviously they're not going to be as long as they normally are. Like normally I would record like an hour, maybe 2, and then condense it down into a read to me, basically, is what I would do. Like turn 2 hours of work into a 20-minute video with stories playing over it. And I honestly, I just don't have time to sit down, and do it right now. I mean, today is going to be a short video. It's not going to be a long video. It's just going to be me talking and doing this, and telling you what's going on and why I haven't been uploading as I normally do. But that's why. It's because I really haven't had the time to do it. And I mean, it sucks because I really want to do it. But I've just got so much on my plate right now, and I'm a little overwhelmed, and I'm having a bit of difficulty adjusting to the new schedule that I have to have. And I mean, it's still new. So he's going to a lot of doctor's appointments, and he has to do it. He needs to do dentist work or dentistry, and he has to do like therapy because he's a little traumatized after everything that's happened. Well, not a little, but a lot. He's traumatized after everything that's happened, and he's having bad behaviors, and so now I have another child. At least temporarily. Unless it goes permanent, and then I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited. I've always wanted another kid. So, I mean, yeah, I've always wanted another kid, regardless if he's like biologically mine or not. And Dylan is a good kid. He's just a little traumatized, and I mean, he's testing me and pushing his boundaries and seeing if I'll let him get away with things, and it's a little overwhelming because I went from having one 7-year-old to a 10-year-old with nearly identical problems. Ugh. See, I got this new pencil thing. It's the cutest thing ever, but it doesn't hold on to them like I want them to. I thought it would fit better, and it don't. It doesn't even feel, it feels really weird in my hand. But yeah, if I take, like last week, I only did the one video because the stitch along was pre-recorded. So that's why I did that one video, because I very rarely pre-record my videos, but I think I'm going to have to start doing that. Like every chance I get, sit down and record a bit. Or I can start doing shorter videos, like do a 10 to 20 minute Wip and Chat. What are we at now? Oh, I'm totally not at a good angle. I'm at 15 minutes. I'm at 15 minutes right now. So, I mean, if I just do a bunch of these, and put a kind of a pause on the read to me's, it might be easier to do it this way, but see, the reason I don't like doing Whip and Chats is because I don't have anything to say. And even if I did have something to say, most of it I don't want out in the world. And I mean, because I don't want to be one of those drama people. I don't want to be, or one of those people that just puts things on the internet just for the sake of putting it on there because I can. I don't know. I don't know. I can try and do more Wip Chats. Or just like, I can still do read to me's, just only like one chapter at a time as opposed to 2 or 3. I guess I could do that because with Pinocchio, the chapters usually aren't very long anyway. And I guess I don't need to speed them up. Speed up the actual video. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do, but I want to definitely keep recording. I definitely want to find some time to record. Because I actually was missing it. Which surprised me. Like, I'd sit down, set everything up to start recording, and then Dylan and Jaden would start fighting. So I'd need to go sort that out. And then when I'd come back, Jeff would be in the middle of a raid and there'll be people talking in the background, and I don't know. I don't know. But that's what I wanted to let you know. I just wanted to give you a reason why I hadn't been uploading as much as I usually do. So I'm not abandoning you guys again. I'm just, life is a little overwhelming right now. And I'm doing the best I can. And hopefully I'll be able to give good news that I'm able to adopt him and make him a permanent part of my family. But yeah. Alright, well, obviously, since I've been sitting here doing this without saying anything, I have officially run out of things to say. This is why I don't usually whip and chat. But we made some progress on this sucker, and I thought it was appropriate, since I was talking about family, that this is a family painting. Like, legitimately says family on it. So, but I think that's where we will call it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And remember, you are beautiful. You are amazing. Keep being you.